All right. So, Unit 4 test review. The first, number 1, what are they asking us to find? No.
Correlation and coefficient.
Correlation coefficient. What variable is correlation coefficient?
The R.
The value of R. Okay? So we're going to go through the steps to find the value of R. Let's go. Let me go to my camera because it's not popping up. There it is. So, whenever you get your calculator, the day of the test, it's going to be reset. Let's start by resetting it. So, you're going to press second, plus sign, 712. Till it comes to this screen. And once it hits that screen, you can just clear it. Let's pretend it's the day of the STAR test. What is the very first thing you need to do in order to find the correlation coefficient?
Stat.
Not stat. You need to do something before that. Because if you don't do it, yeah, you're going to have to turn on the diagnostics. So press mode, go up to diagnostics because it's going to be turned off. Move it to on. Make sure you press enter. If you don't press enter, the box isn't going to move over. Okay, now you can just press second quit from here. All right, now we can put our points in. So go to stat, edit, and put your numbers in. Or you can go through the whole process on your own. So put all those numbers in. After we do that, stat calc 4. Don't forget alpha trace.
4 times.
You click enter 3 times, and it even says it in the note 3 times. By the way, and I know you're going to ask, I haven't decided if I'm going to let you use the calculator steps on the test. So just don't ask me. Don't ask me, just try to catch me in a good mood on Monday. All right. So, which one do we look at? Do we look at R squared or R?
R.
R. So, our value of R, our correlation coefficient. You're still going? Mm.
She's in the actual speaking.
What?
What do you do? What do you mean, what do you do? You click stat, you go, you calculate.
Yeah,
calculating 4, and then you go. Enter. Okay.
Why'd you say you did something wrong?
There.
I did all the steps.
Wait, miss.
I end up right here. What I do is alpha what?
Trace.
You did it wrong. I didn't do alpha trade.
Alpha, I was figuring the trade.
Alpha trace, yeah. That's one of the most missteps. Alpha trace. Are we good? Are we good?
Yeah.
Wait, after
Okay.
alpha trace.
Enter. Okay, so you should get R is equal to 0.94. And it asks you, what does it indicate about the strength? Meaning, describe it.
So it's
It's a number. So we look at the number, we compare it to 0 and 1. Is it closer to 0 or 1?
1.
So that makes this.
Strong.
Positive.
And then
Positive.
you look at whether the number is positive or negative, and it is positive. It is positive. All right. Number 2. What is the key word, key phrase?
Directly proportional.
Directly proportional. When you have something that, a problem that is over direct variation, very, very important that you set up your proportion. I noticed that some people told me that on the quiz, all they were doing was dividing and multiplying. That does not work every single time. You have to set up your proportion, okay? Because sometimes you're supposed to divide and divide. You don't know when you do that unless you set up your proportion. If you set up a proportion, your 2 fractions equal to each other, the process to solve it is exactly the same every single time. Okay? It's just because it depends on what's the third number that's given. So it says the cost of sailing a rope, cost is what? Money, is directly proportional to the length in feet. So it actually tells you how to set up that fraction. Cost comes before feet. So we're doing cost into feet. And you set up your two fractions, right? It says if an 80-foot rope costs 112, well, 80 feet is an X value, 112 is dollars. The third number that's given is feet. So you want to put that 120 right here. And we're looking for cost. To solve this, what do we do?
Butterfly.
Don't say that. Not butterfly. Cross multiply. So we cross multiply. We multiply 112 times 120.
Well, what the?
What do you get when you multiply 112 times 120? 13,440. And what do you do with the last value? Divide. As long as you set up the proportion, it's always multiply then divide. Okay? So please don't solve it the way y'all did on the quiz. It worked out with that problem, but it won't work every single time.
What's the answer?
You tell me. What is the answer? 168 what? Dollars.
Because I did
We were solving for dollars, so
that's the answer.
that is the answer. Number three. Number three is the type of problem that we saw with the last unit. We're seeing it with this unit. It's not going to go away. And I still have people that cannot solve it. You have to do this. Like, this is going to be on the STAR test 100%. If it's on 2 unit tests, it's going to be on the STAR test 100%. It's going to be on your semester benchmark. It's just learn how to do it, please. Write the equation of a line that is parallel. First thing you notice is that it says the word parallel. What do we know about parallel lines? Same slope. So they give us an equation not because we need the whole equation. What do we need from it?
Slope.
The slope. What is the slope of that?
2/3.
Now, because we're looking for a parallel slope, do we have to change that 2/3? No. Do they give us the y-intercept? No, they give us a random point. When you're given a random point, you can't go straight into y equals mx plus b. What must you do?
Why?
Point slope. Point slope. So y minus y1 is equal to m times x minus x1. Y goes with y, x goes with x, m in the middle, right? So what number goes on the left side with the y?
1.
What goes in the middle?
2/3.
And what goes on the other side?
3.
-3. Now, because you insert a negative where there is already a minus sign, that changes to a plus. Yeah. All right. Then we solve. How do we solve?
You distribute.
Distribute. You multiply first. Always remember when you're solving point slope, the slope doesn't change. So if your slope changes somewhere along the way, you've done something wrong. What is 2/3 times +3?
2.
2. And to finish solving, how do I move that 1 over?
You add it.
You add it. So you get y equals 2/3 x plus 3. And that is your equation in slope-intercept form. Turn the page. The next one is just like it with something slightly different. So if I have 2 problems on the review that are like this, more than likely it's going to be on the test twice. You got to know how to do it. Write the equation in slope-intercept form of a line that crosses the x-axis. If it's crossing the x-axis, what kind of point is this -6? If it crosses the x-axis, think about that. It's an x-intercept. And if it's an x-intercept point, how do you write that -6? Is it -6, 0 or 0, -6?
-6.
-6, 0, because this is an x value, right? Now, the next word you need to pay attention to is perpendicular. Why?
Because
What do we need to do to the slope?
Flip the slope. KFC.
Not just flip it. A lot of students on the quiz forgot to do what?
Okay.
Change the sign. You can't just flip it. You also have to change the sign. What number do I need from this equation?
2/5.
The slope. But because of the word perpendicular, I must KF and C. I can't just KF. I need to KF and C. So if I KF and C, what does 2/5 become?
-5/2.
-5/2. Now remember, your x-intercept is a random point. It's not a y-intercept, so I can't put my equation in y equals mx plus b yet. I must use point slope. And if you don't know whether you should use point slope or not, just use it. Just use it. Okay? Better to use it and get it right than to not use it and get it wrong. All right. Y goes with y, x goes with x. Because x is a negative and there's already a minus sign, that changes to plus. Okay. What was your question or your comment? I should do what?
You should make that a quote.
Right? I probably should. Make a poster out of it. So, negative 5 over 2 times x is negative 5 over 2x. What's negative 5 over 2 times 6? Negative 15. Now, because this number right here is just minus 0, you don't have to move it over. You're actually done solving. Questions? All right. Any question dealing with parallel lines or perpendicular lines to a Hoy-Box, you have to sketch it. You have to sketch it. It helps you so much if you would just take the time to sketch it. I have some people that take the time to sketch a whole drawing on their test but won't sketch a line. Please sketch it. Okay? All right. The line A has a slope of 0. What kind of lines have a slope of 0? Yeah. Yeah. Horizontal. So let's sketch line A. This is my line A. It says line B is parallel to line A. So if line A is a horizontal line, line B is a horizontal line. Sketch that. And it says that line B passes through the point.
Well, I can't read that.
You have this on your paper. Read your paper. Negative 2/3 and 3/2. What is the equation of line B? Well, we already know line B is a horizontal line. And what do we use? Which one of these 3 letters tells us the equation of the line?
Y.
What does the Y stand for?
Y is equal to a number.
Y is equal to a number. So in this example, Y is equal to which one of these numbers?
3 over 2.
3 over 2. So the equation is Y is equal to 3 over 2.
Miss, how you know it was Hoy? I didn't get that part.
Because it's a horizontal line. The H in Hoy
The slope
stands
is
for
zero.
horizontal.
Oh.
A has a slope of 0. The O in Hoy stands for 0 slope. Yeah. The H, horizontal line. O, 0 slope. Y equals a number. All right. Number 6. Write a function that best represents the graph of G. Always, 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 because on the quiz, I had people giving me the slope of F. It's always going from F to whatever new letter there is. Okay? F to the new variable. F is your first line. That is your parent function. So anytime they ask you for a number, you're looking for the new line. Got it? Stop giving me slope 1 over 1. If the slope of the new line is 1 over 1, that's fine. But stop giving me all the information for F, because I'm still getting that. All right. If I need to write a function, they're asking us to write an equation. What 2 numbers do I need to write any equation?
The slope and the y-intercept.
Always, always start by writing it in slope-intercept form. Always start by writing it in slope-intercept form. What is the y-intercept of G? 0. Now give me a second point that we can use to find the slope. And remember, we're going to wait until Miss Lovelace finishes her question, right? What is the rise?
4.
What is the run?
3.
Now, does 4 over 3 simplify?
No.
So if I write this equation in slope-intercept form, what is it?
It'd be y is equal to 3x.
4 over 3x. Now, I'm voice recording. Y over 3x. So we need to change it to the new function. So y equals changes to what? Y equals changes to
G of x.
G of x. Okay. Bring down the equal sign. Bring down the 4/3. X changes to a what? F of x. And that's your new equation.
Huh?
Your y equals changes to the new name of the line. The name of the line is g. X always changes to f of x. Now, some problems do specify where they want you to put that slope. If it's written as ax, you'll put it in front of, if it is a f of x, you'll put that slope in front of f of x. If they give you fbx, you will put it inside with x. But if it doesn't specify, it doesn't matter where you put it. Got it? Turn the page. We have another one where we're looking for the equation of the line. So go through your steps, find the equation of that line. Type in your numbers at your own pace.
Oh my god.
Yeah, John.
Such a big mouth.
Don't be saying that stuff on my video. I don't. That goes for you too, Kennedy. Don't be shouting out random stuff in my video. I'm gonna start sending these videos to y'all's parents so they know how y'all act. They might not be able to see it, but they can hear it.
My mom doesn't understand English.
She can understand when you're being a, you know what, a turd.
Hey, you can't say that in your video.
I just did.
You did?
Does it matter? No, because your mom doesn't understand English.
Oh.
Miss, but if I save that video and I show it to your daughter when she's older,
That's fine. I don't care.
Cal? Calc is short for calculate.
For calculate, yes. Calc is short for calculate.
What did I
Second
do
tracer.
wrong? It keeps bringing me to this when I press enter. I do alpha trace and I press enter.
Oh, alpha trace. I put second.
You probably press enter one too many times.
I press
This
enter.
dude has been doing.
Come over here.
Let me check if you got the right thing.
Let me watch you do it.
Okay, so
Stat, calc. Okay, stat. Alright, go down 2. What do you do there?
alpha trace.
Mm-hmm.
Enter. Okay. Well, that's not what happened earlier.
Okay, so let's write the equation of it. What is the slope of that? Mm-hmm.
0.91.
Negative 0.91, so be careful with that. And then the y-intercept?
0.
No.
Okay.
8.06. So the equation is negative 0.91 x. Don't forget the x because you lose points when you don't write that in. 8.06. Okay? I don't know why the TV keeps cutting out. It'll come back on. Okay. Anyway, so it says if a student spent 4 hours streaming. Streaming is what type of value? An x or a y?
Y.
It is a y value. Streaming is a y value. All of the bottom row numbers are y values. So that means we're going to have to look for that in our table. Okay? So I'm going to go to my calculator. Take a quick glance at these numbers. Negative 0.916. You press y equals. And if those numbers aren't there, that means you forgot a step. What step is that? Alpha trace. That's how important alpha trace is because it will take all those decimal numbers and it'll put it into the calculator for you. Okay? So I'm going to go second graph. And mine starts at 0, so it's very, very easy to find the number 4. But 4 is a y value. So what would my answer be there?
It'd be,
4.3.
no, it'd be in the middle of 4 and 5.
Between 4 and 5. So if you're given an answer choice, you would find something where it's between 4 and 5 hours.
well, I spoke between lunch.
I did it short.
No, like I spelled it wrong.
Like just wrong. Ouch.
Oh, for the longest
All right.
time, I thought your W was a U.
Oh man. So part C, if a student spent 3 hours outdoors, outdoors is an X value. So with this one, we can just go straight to the number 3, X value. And how many hours did he spend streaming?
5.
5.31 hours.
Can you just say 5? Or does it have to be 5.3?
As long as you find an answer choice close to that number, you should be fine. These will always be multiple choice. I haven't seen them be not multiple choice. So, okay. Or fill in the blank, should I say. Number 8. What is number 8? What type of problem is this?
Oh, directly proportional.
Proportion. Meaning your two fractions equal to each other. Now it says amount of sugar. Sugar is directly proportional to
Water.
So when we set up our fraction, we set it up as sugar over water. Okay? The first values that they give us is how much sugar?
1 cup.
1 cup of sugar for how many cups of water?
3.
And the third number they give us is sugar or water.
10. Water.
So that number is going to go where? The bottom. Very important that you set it up correctly, and that's probably the hardest part. Okay? So you cross multiply. 1 times 10 is 10. And divide by the last digit. 10 divided by 3 is?
3.3.
Yep. But we're talking about cups, right? Typically cups are written in mixed fraction form, right? So let's go to the thing. If I do 10 over 3, type in your fraction. I'm going to show you how to change it to a mixed number. Type in 10 over 3, press enter. My fraction doesn't simplify, it doesn't change, but I can change that to a mixed fraction. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to press alpha, y equals, and in this little box, this is how you change different types of fractions. Look at number 3. Number 3 will change it to a mixed number, so press the number 3. And 10 thirds as a mixed fraction is
3.
alpha y equals 3,
Oh, alpha y equals 3.
for those that weren't paying attention.
Whoa.
So 3 1/3 cups of,
It didn't work for me.
how about you come over here so I can help
I did
you.
it, yeah.
So it did work.
And it would have to be 3 1/3
Three.
cups of sugar for it to be correct. Because it said 5. Or, well, not said 5, but like, or.
Just if the answer choice is in that form.
Okay.
Yeah. Your answer choice might not be in that form. I'm just preparing you in case.
I can't find you on YouTube.
All right.
Sound like a
3.
Lord.
Well, you take it right there.
We will look for it after the review is over. I'll help you find it. All right. Label each as positive, negative, or no correlation. Okay. Positive, negative. So for the first one, what is it?
Going
The
up.
points are going up, so this is
Pause.
positive. That TV cutting out is going to get on my nerves. The next ones are going down, so that is.
Negative.
And the next one, the points are all over the place.
So no correlation.
Yeah. Well, this one would be, no correlation. No correlation, no association. They're both the same. Okay? Now, because you are going to be reading some descriptions, right? X, the very first description, and we're going to have a couple of examples of this on the back side of this page. X is always going to increase. The second variable will be your y value. And your y value is what your positive and negative depend on. Because these points are going up, your y value is increasing. Increases. And on the next one, because the points are going down, the y value decreases. On the last one, because they're all scattered out, one has no effect on the other. A person's age has nothing to do with how many socks they own. Okay? Flip it over. Write a function to represent each line. Okay? Well, now we're going to write two different equations. To write the equation, you always start with slope-intercept form. Always, always start with slope-intercept form. So to write an equation in slope-intercept form, you need M, you need B. What is the y-intercept of the first line?
3.
And what is the slope?
0. 1.
1. It's just straight 1 over 1, 2 over 2. It's just 1. So when I write this equation, what is it? Y is equal to
X plus 3.
x plus 3. You don't have to put the 1 in front of the x. The hard part, I'm just going to label this G. The hard part is switching it to function notation form. Okay? The Y changes to a,
G of X.
okay? The X changes to a,
F of X.
and then bring down the plus 3. That's your new equation. Questions on this one?
Ms. Kennedy said he had a question.
I'm sure he has a question because he hasn't seen the videos.
I don't get it at all.
Because you haven't seen the videos. You're in algebra, remember? So as long as you watch the videos, you'll get it. All right. So find the slope, find the y-intercept. What is the y-intercept of the second line?
1.
-3. What is the slope?
1.
Just-
Negative 1.
Yeah, you're rising 1, you're running -1. So 1 over -1 is -1. So in slope-intercept form, how would I write this?
G of X.
No, y is equal to, take it one step at a time,
Negative 1.
-x
Minus 3.
minus 3. Okay?
Minus for the what?
Y is equal to -x minus 3. Now, because we want to change it to function notation form, we need to give it the name G. The y is going to change to a G of x. Bring down that negative. X changes to f of x. And bring down the minus 3.
I'm confused now.
Why?
Because F of X just became a negative.
Because
It's
of
bid,
the
it's low, bid is
The
negative.
1.
Because of the negative slope. Because of the negative slope. The slope is -1. Okay. All right. Number 11. A study found that the number, describe the association. We need to know whether it's positive or negative. So these are the two problems where we're talking about these types of descriptions. Okay. The very first variable that is described will always be your x value. So a study found that the number of family members increases. So family members is my x value. The total percentage of a family's budget is going to be my y value. Since my y value is increasing, this is what type of association? Positive. Okay, we're comparing family members
To budget.
to budget, right? So, does there seem to be a causation? Does the amount of family members
Yes.
affect your budget? Does the amount of family members affect how much you spend?
Yes.
Yes. So, yes, there is a causation here. Okay. Let's look at number 12. Same type of example. After 25 years, a neighborhood found that the number of houses installed increased. So that's your X. So I'm going to write number of houses. And the number of houses who subscribed to cable decreased. Because the Y value decreased, what type of association is this?
Negative.
Negative. So, does the amount of houses in a neighborhood affect the amount of people that are going to subscribe to cable?
No.
No. No. Cable's like having DirecTV. Just because one person has DirecTV doesn't mean everybody's going to have DirecTV, right? Some people might have YouTube TV. So, no, there is no causation. One does not affect the other. Questions? All right, last one. And if y'all miss the questions that are over the last one, I will lose it. What's the key word on part A?
0.
What does 0 mean?
Avoid.
X what? Intercept. What is the x-intercept?
0.
No! Pay attention! Stop shouting out stuff just to shout out stuff. -5. The x-intercept is -5. How do you write that as an ordered pair? -5, 0. Thank you. Part B. What is the keyword?
Starting point.
Starting point.
What is the starting point describing?
Y-intercept.
The y-intercept. What is the y-intercept?
10.
And how do you write
Zero,
that?
10.
0, 10.
Yeah.
All right.